Let's go on an ice cream crawl around New York City. I'm putting my big back to the test, but if there's one thing I can eat an infinite amount of, it's probably ice cream. It's early in the day, we're in Greenpoint. What a better way to start than a Matcha Softserve? Kettle's probably top 3 matches in NYC, so I had pretty high expectations for this, and somehow it exceeded them. Texture, flavor, color, 10 out of 10, all the way through. Looking as green as the Amazon, so silky smooth, and just a well-balanced, classic matcha flavor to it. Grassy with just enough sweetness, and the little soba crunch is a nice addition. Please ignore the hair as I decided to have this by the river. With a great view. Our next spot is still in Greenpoint, so I did a bit of sightseeing around. Found some cool bowls and ravioli. This wouldn't be an NYC Ice Cream Crawl without Van Leeuwen, and when I saw they had a lab where they test flavors, that was the one I needed to go to. I was in the mood for something a bit lighter, so luckily they had this Tangerine Sherbet, which is basically orange creamsicle. Flavor wise, it gets an 8. Lightly creamy, but got that citrus tang to it. Texture though was giving like a 3, not gonna lie. It was a bit icy and chunky. There might have been some refreezing temperature issues because normally Van Leeuwen's pretty creamy, so I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Moving on to dessert, ice cream number 3 was necessary at this point. The sun was feeling a bit too hot in the peak afternoon, so we circled back to another unmissable spot, Cafe Panna, with surprisingly no line, and they had just announced their viral Dotcake Sundae, so we were in for a treat. I'm not really even into the Dotcake trend that much, but I feel like I wanted to see what the hype was about. Visually, 10 out of 10. I mean, I love multicolors. Texture's getting a 10. I mean, we had the dots, we had the cream, we had the actual ice cream, and then we had cake as well. Flavor wise, we're going for a 7. Nothing crazy, but executed pretty well. Cake infused ice cream, and then basically just like multicolored flavor sugar. Cleanliness is getting a 1 because my fingers look like they tasted the rainbow. Had to call it a day for Greenpoint, but now we're going to move into Manhattan. I've been wanting to try Supermoon Bakehouse for the longest time, but it was just too hot for a pastry. But they do ice cream sandwiches, and in honor of Pride Month, we got the Pride sandwich. Shout out to this beautiful packaging, by the way, and then shout out to the aesthetics of this because I've never seen such a beautiful ice cream sandwich before. It's like triple Fruity Pebbles ice cream, Fruity Pebble outside, marshmallow, fruity blah 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 blah. We're just on a roll because texturally 10 out of 10 again. I mean, it's like a Fruity Pebble cake instead of a biscuit, so it's like kind of fluffy but also crispy but chewy at the same time, and then the ice cream itself just has that nostalgic like Fruity Pebble kind of Fruit Loop flavor to it. For me, this was really good. And to close it all out, we had to get a Froyo, and none other than Mimi's, which of course had a line. But I thought last night in New York, let's just do it. I was transported into this classic industrial, insta aesthetic stainless steel. Everyone was pretty friendly though. They gave you little testers. The toppings though are where this place shines. I may have gone overboard with them, but I always think back to this one Froyo place in Amsterdam that did brownies and mangoes, which is a weird combo, but weirdly really works with Froyo. And then also had to try their cookie dough because it looked so good. Taste wise, yeah, I see why people are waiting for this. Is it worth like half an hour to an hour wait? Probably not. But where it shines is the toppings bar. Like the quality of ingredients is just way better than all the other places. Things are actually tasting fresh, and it's not looking like a cross-contamination disaster. I think I got cookies and cream, coconut, and the classic. I'd probably give them all a 9. Texturally as well, super smooth, a solid 9 again. Overall, just a nice way to end the crawl.